Good morning and welcome to another edition of Friday's Financial Fitness. I'm often asked, when will the Fed raise interest rates? Obviously, that's anyone's guess, and certainly the economists haven't been able to figure out that one for the last couple of years. It seems just when the Fed is going to raise rates, something happens that prevents the Fed from moving forward with raising rates. Why is the Fed raising interest rates so important, you might ask? To answer that question, we need to understand what are the reasons that the Fed actually raises rates. When the Fed raises or lowers rates, this is part of what is called the monetary policy. When the Fed raises rates, it's really raising what is called the discount rate. This is the rate that the Federal Reserve Bank charges commercial banks like Wells Fargo, US Bank, and Citigroup, and other commercial banks when they borrow money from the Federal Reserve Bank. In essence, this increases the cost of these commercial banks borrowing the money. If commercial banks have to pay more for the money, guess what? Consumers and businesses also have to pay more, ultimately pushing all rates higher. You may be wondering, why wouldn't the Fed just leave rates alone? The reason is that the Fed needs to raise rates to simply slow the economy down. If the Fed just continued to allow the economy to grow at a fast rate without raising rates, eventually we would see inflation, with the price of goods and services and wages continuing to go up and up and up. By raising rates, the Fed is in essence trying to keep the economy growing, but at a nice, even pace. By raising rates, they are simply slowing down the economy because the cost of capital or borrowing is more. So that will affect corporations' profits and consumers' discretionary income in a negative way, slowing down the economy. Ultimately, the Fed plays this balancing act between trying to stimulate the economy like Greenspan did in the 2000s by lowering rates, or by raising rates to slow the economy down like the Fed is currently doing now.